Welcome back, everybody, to our final segment of the night. Let's end the show tonight by talking about my other home state of California, because it seems the Democrats really, really want to highlight California as an example of their leadership. Governor Gavin Newsom seems to be the front runner on the Democrat side for president, for example, but is California governance really a good example for Democrats to be pushing? So joining us now is someone who knows a lot about this topic because he deals with it every day. He's the Riverside County Sheriff Chad Bianco, and he's also running for governor of California. Sheriff Bianco, thanks for being with us.
Absolutely. I'm happy to be here.
Sir, decades of bad governance up in Sacramento. How can you possibly unravel it?
Well, I think it's going to be easier than everyone thinks. I think this election is going to be a referendum on California. We saw it about a year and a half ago last year with Prop 36. And this one's going to be a little bit bigger of a topper, icing on the cake, if you will. And I think that the far left agenda, everyone is sick of it. I have a feeling that even a lot of the Democrats are sick of it. So getting back to what government is supposed to be, I don't think is going to be that big a deal. We just need the leader there that's capable of making it happen.
It's fun to watch your campaign because you're very optimistic and you have very substantive policies, but you're optimistic about the future of California. The Democrats have an anger issue right now, whether it's Katie Porter on tape or the Antifa or all the people that they're defending every day. They seem angry, they seem hateful, they seem spiteful. Is this a moment where their brand erupts for them?
I think it is, and this has been going on for a while. The whole anger issue, the entire emotion issue has completely overcome the Democrat Party. There's no reason anymore. There's no thoughtful process. There's no articulation of anything, of facts or what you're doing right or anything like that. It's just all emotion. And I think that when you run the course of the emotion, all you have left, they're just frustrated. They're angry. They're mad at President Trump. They're mad at success. And that's manifesting itself. And that's what we see. So I think that they've made their own party a place that is indefensible anymore. And they're just frustrated. And we are going to see this more so, not just from Katie Porter.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And I want to ask you about this California brand of Democrat doubling down. And by that, I mean the Trump administration is suing LA County because of all of the blockades that they have put up for people to obtain CCWs. At the same time, you've got Gavin Newsom, who just signed into law a Glock ban. They're doubling down on the things that are very, very unpopular and frankly counter to the Constitution.
Yeah, it certainly is. They've shown, especially Gavin Newsom, the Democrat Party has shown that they have really a hatred for our Constitution. They don't like free speech. They don't like the Second Amendment. It's an odd place. And when you say double down, I think that's what we're all getting tired of: the double down, the triple down, the quadruple down, especially with gun rights and the Second Amendment. Law-abiding residents don't commit crime. That's the bottom line. And we have a attorney general, a governor, and a Democrat Party that believes that no one in California should be able to have concealed weapons permits, that you should be able to own guns. They're outlawing guns. It's just a crazy time. At the same time, they refuse to add on the enhancements for criminals that commit crimes with guns. And they take them away. They're making it their legislation to take it away. It's a bizarre place that they find themselves in.
Yeah, the incongruities are jaw-dropping some days. Sheriff, I want to talk a little bit about the difference that you have in the vision and how government plays a role making our lives better and how it stays out of it when it intrudes on our liberty. There's a brand new water preservation sort of approach that Gavin Newsom and the Democrats and the legislatures have. I've heard a lot of people say they're very concerned about what this means for just everyday freedom in our homes. Talk a little bit about what this does and sort of the vision you have that's very different from Democrats.
Yeah, it's extremely different. It's night and day. One believes that we should be responsible for ourselves and we should be able to make anything that we want for ourselves. And the other one, their side, believes that government should tell us what we get and we should be happy with what government tells us we can have. The thing that we have to realize is the issue with water has been going on in California for a long, long time, and it's about government control. If you can control their water, you control the food, you control the people. And that's what they believe. That is exactly opposite of what I believe. I think government should get out of our way, get out of our lives. With the exception of the whole water issue, water is an infrastructure issue that government is supposed to be responsible for. And we are supposed to be making sure that our residents, our farming community, our ag community has the water that we need. California has it, but we are doing a great mismanagement job of making sure that our farmers do not get access to it. And that's going to change with me as the governor. We will have plenty of reservoirs built in this state to make sure that we have all of the water stored, and then we're replenishing our farms, making sure that the groundwater comes back up. It's not rocket science. I don't have to reinvent the wheel. We have plenty of examples of how to do it right. And it's opposite of California government.
Yeah, sir, just quickly, we got 30 seconds left. You are a law and order type guy. If you look at the protests, the ICE protests in Los Angeles, people would think that California is way off in loony pasture. But I feel like the people of California are yearning for law and order to return to their land.
Yeah, there's only certain places in California that are still off in loony land, and then we see them on TV. The majority of Californians, I think, are over it. We're tired of it. We took as much as we could possibly take, and we're ready to rescue our state, bring back the California dream, save this beautiful state, and in turn, save the country.
Sir, what's your website? Where can people find you?
Absolutely, BiancoForGovernor.com and Sheriff Chad Bianco on all of the social media sites.
Perfect. Sheriff and candidate for California Governor Chad Bianco, thanks so much for being here, sir.
Thank you.
Absolutely. All right, John, that wraps up a very, very historic show.
Yeah, more history tomorrow.
Absolutely.
We'll see some more developments tomorrow, and possibly a designation of Antifa wearing the lawmakers.
That would be incredible, and as we've talked to many of our guests, that would make a big difference in the way of stomping this out in our country. All right, everybody, we hope you have a wonderful evening. Grant Stinchfield is going to take you through the next hour. In the meantime, have a great night.